2nd and 10 now from the 27.
53, Mike, 53. Watch the car.
Throwing again. Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's Hill on the return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Hey, 43, 15.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's McCoy. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Yellow.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy.
No chance.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Yellow. 49, check 49.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Yellow.
Mahomes now on 1st down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Easy.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Blake Bell, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because
they had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
16 yards on that one and a Raven first. This is the rookie from Oklahoma State, Justice Hill. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Here's a guy coming off a strong rookie season, Gus Edwards. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Come on now. Let's go. Check. 53's Mike.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Jackson now off the bootleg. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
To try again after the sack. Jackson, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there, and that'll make it third down. Now it's Jackson.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses.
It's
and
rare.
excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1%.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just
AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. LaShawn McCoy with touchdown number 7 on the year. The Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
This is taken at the 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. Darren Lee there to get him down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now it's Jackson. Dumps it off to Edwards. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. Jackson will throw again to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown with his first career NFL touchdown, as his guys are back within a single score. Until that late score here in the second quarter, they only had the field goal, so that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, and when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half, but when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as a head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Here's Damian Williams making his way back out. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally, you run to set up the pass. Here, it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Being chased out left. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
A 66-yard.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. We've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coach has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. So they start the second half with a carry by McCoy. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Bravo!
Check 9, check. Hey, riblet.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Mahomes. Floating one, incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally, you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. He is going to find Hill here. That one goes for 30 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
At the Ravens' 30-yard
Watch
line.
twitch.
They'll go again to McCoy. They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This fielded at the 2.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
Check 31.
Yellow.
From midfield, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. On second down, it's Williams pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelce. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 30.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Now McCoy. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. LeSean McCoy with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Defense wins championship.
Jackson on first down. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. This is Hill on the draw play. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Patrick Owasor came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Hatchet. Check 3. 15. Check 3.
Yellow.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
That's what I do. Check three.
They go now to McCoy. He's seen a ton of action this afternoon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Tight dog. Under 10.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Flush to his right. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Let's go.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Turn up.
43.
Why? Who?
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're pretty darn good.